Alrighty, so we're here in Brack. You won't see this for ages, but we realised the other day that we hadn't introduced ourselves at all.
We've just been showing our vlogs and getting them out to you guys, but we realised that there's no like explanation of why.
Or who we are, so that's what we're going to be doing.
But first,
we need to go for a swim because
let's
it's too
say
hot.
it again.
Wait,
say it together. Let's be cheese.
But first, we need to go for a swim.
Oh, that was great. So the past 4 months we've pretty much been just meeting up with friends, settling into van life and seeing what it's all about, surfing and driving, like lots of driving.
Like 14 countries in 3 months kind of driving. So after like looking at our vlogs, we realised that we haven't told you who we are or why we're doing it or what made us do it. So we thought we'd give you a bit of an intro.
Or how we found Seoul as well.
Yeah, or how we found Seoul. So we haven't done any of that, but lighting's going, it's getting a bit cold. We want to catch a sunset on the other side of the island, so we're going to bring you with us and
be real with you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
So the sunset was rubbish, but anyway, we're Liv and Tom. We've been travelling around Europe in our van Seoul for the past 6 months, and this is how it started. Take 3.
Take 3.
Action.
Alrighty, so around November last year we booked a one-way ticket to this God's place, Europe. But we didn't know how we're going to travel, where we're going to go, what we're going to do.
We just kind of knew that like Sydney was holding us back and we weren't very happy. And yeah, after like 2.5 years of being stuck in Sydney for COVID, we just were itching to travel. So
couldn't get out of there quick enough.
Here we are.
Yeah, that's it.
So I was like working in the same company for about 4 years and I enjoyed it. I worked my way up and everything like that, but I just really felt like I needed a change, and after lockdown and not being able to travel that much or anything, I just really wanted to get out of Sydney, so here we are.
So after school I just kept working and went to uni and never really had a gap year like everyone else, and I really wanted to do it. So when COVID hit and I was stuck, I couldn't wait to get out. So then as soon as it all left, I had to just book it. I had to get out of there. Just wasn't doing it for me anymore. 5 years of just, yeah. But yeah, now we're here.
Now we're loving it!
Yeah! Again. So when we booked the tickets for Europe, we're going to do the whole traditional Euro link and all that backpacking stuff, but I wanted to take all my camera gear, and leaving in hostels was kind of a nightmare. But I didn't really know what else to do until I stumbled upon this video, this surf movie that I love watching, and two Aussies bought a van in England and ended up doing a huge surf trip from the top of Ireland all the way down to Morocco. So that's pretty much it. As soon as I saw that, I was like, we're getting a van. Anyway, so when Tom suggested it to me, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, oh, not sure about that. Haven't really heard of any Australians doing it or whatever. But it took a little bit of convincing, and here we are. Yeah. In our van. So we actually found Seoul on Facebook Marketplace after a month of searching and messaging people, but it worked out perfectly because it was only located an hour from Liv's nan's place, and the owner wanted to keep onto it until we came over anyway. So we started mapping out a plan, doing even more research, and before we knew it, we'd packed up our lives and we headed over.
Not going to lie, we were pretty naive when we first came over and hadn't realised that there's a lot more to van life than what it seems. Insurance was not easy to get. Being under 25 and not being a UK resident somehow made it impossible. However, we have heard that it's more difficult in the UK than anywhere else.
And on top of that, I only had a few lessons of driving manual before I came, so I had really no clue how to drive manual, which meant a lot of stalling and a lot of swearing. You'll also see in upcoming episodes that we kind of run into a few car problems, but we don't really want to give too much away, so stay tuned. Except that having a van is a massive money drainer. Look at that boy, so sad.
Anyway, so here we are, two Aussies who have bought a van with no clue where we're going or when we're coming home, but we're super excited to take you guys along with us.
We're not going to be filming just random stuff. We're actually going to be giving you tips on traveling Europe, recommendations, best spots to go to, our favorite spots, all that good stuff. But in order to get all that stuff, you actually have to subscribe and like. But yeah, hope you stick around.
Thanks for watching and we hope you guys enjoyed.
See you later.
Bye!